Welcome to our tub. Come on in. It's warm inside, and there's always room for more.
This podcast contains adult material and is intended for mature audiences only. If you're under 18, grab your rubber ducky and find another tub. This one's not for you. Hello and welcome back in the tub for episode 208. I'm Mr. Berg.
And I'm Mrs. Berg.
And well, this week, now that we're over AVN, we're finally starting to warm up here a little bit, hopefully. We are going to kind of backtrack. We're into February. It's Valentine's weekend as this episode launches. We're going to go back to the fun conversations at AEBN Trends and look at some fourth quarter search trends, some fourth quarter performer trends, or top performers, we'll say, and the year-end trends from 2025 to see how, well, we wound down the year. So sit back, relax, get your pen and paper out, and maybe you'll find a new term or a new name in these lists.
You gotta quit sitting in the hot tub, don't making the water all fucking gross. You gotta quit sitting in the hot tub. I don't know what this doing in this blue like I'm fighting my rage. Put your stupid phone away.
All right, well, yeah, we're going to go back into 2025 here today with AEBN Trends, as we said. It's kind of, I don't know, kind of fucking sad that we're already in the middle of February. Already into 2026. It seems like this year has really taken off. Like, where the hell did it go?
Yeah.
It's, but it is what it is. And really, like, it has been pretty busy as far as the interviews and the guests that we've had on the show. We went through 6 episodes of nominees leading up to AVN. We came out of AVN with another great interview of a nominee, and then our recap.
Yes.
So I guess it's time to listen to us talk now. Our turn. No, but, and again, from the conversation standpoint that we had over the last couple weeks, it was great. As we needed to kind of collect ourselves after being at AVN for a week.
In other words, recuperate.
Yeah. The performers as well and everyone within the industry needed a break because they pretty much had 2 weeks. Yeah.
Between XBiz and AVN.
It makes that makes January fly for them. So we do have some great interviews on the horizon coming up. But as we said, today we're going to get back to AEBN Trends. We always try to jump into these every so often, and it's been a while. And what we have is the Q4 2025, as we said, the top selling performers and the trends.
Yeah.
So we're going to discuss those. And then the year-end category trends. So it'll be interesting that we'll be able to kind of look at Q4 and end of the year and see how they match up. If you recall back to the last time, the top 3 pretty much stay the same. They just jockey back and forth.
That's right.
So interested to see what Q4 and the year end does bring. So, Mrs., where do we want to start? Do we want to start with fourth quarter trends, or the fourth quarter performers? Your choice. Up to you.
Let's start with fourth quarter trends.
Of course, you're going to make me switch the tab on the computer that we're looking at. I mean, I knew that was coming. So, fourth quarter trends. And this is going to be in the straight category.
Yes.
And we'll, as we've done in the past, we'll go towards the bottom. And we'll just kind of point some things out that jump out at us until we get into the top. Well, what do we normally do? 10?
10 or 15, something like that.
See, there's 10. So, yeah, let's do 15. So that'd be that one right there. That's 15. But let's go back to the bottom. And as we kind of start, well, down at the bottom, and there's more to this, but I think they do like the top 50 or something.
We're not counting right now.
No. The first two are year clips. And these two are very different,
Yeah.
which is what strikes me. And it's 90s and 70s. Very, very interesting. Just that those two are there. I mean, it's kind of saying that the 80s was not much at all. I mean, I don't know. The 80s was big hair and full bush and,
Yeah.
the 70s, I guess, was kind of that way too. That is interesting. Those jumped out at me. Is there anything jumping out at you as we roll up through there that maybe we haven't seen?
Parody's way down there.
Yeah. And again,
Swinger.
I'm a parody guy, so like that, yeah, that kind of bums me out. Yep, Swingers down there. And costumes. That's a generalized topic or trend. And I wonder if cosplay is anywhere around here on the rest of this list, and I haven't seen it, so maybe that's what it's considering. I don't know. French speaking.
Hair.
All right. So that can go numerous ways. I don't there's really nothing else that's truly jumping out that's different on this list. So let's get to the top 15.
Okay.
At number 15 is DP, double penetration. Right. Number 14.
Cream pies.
There we go. All right. Number 13. And we've talked about this for a little while now because it seems like it's been gaining momentum. When we were at AVN, we talked to a past guest that we had the pleasure of meeting for the first time. Want to reach out to her again and get her back on the show because her career has really grown since last she was on. And she now has her own company that is doing this in a way. And that's POV.
Right.
So that can also be in the VR realm, at least in my mind, in the virtual reality realm.
Yeah.
And that's what this past guest is now, is a project she's working on. Here's another one that's been rising up the ladder.
What's that at
Number 12.
12? Transsexual.
And again, that's been gaining momentum. We have had numerous guests, numerous trans performers on the show. We've become good friends with a few of them. Awesome. It's great to see that growing. Even when we were at AVN, we approached two trans performers that we hadn't met, but had been on the show,
Yes.
remembered us, gave hugs, had a conversation. It was great. So to see that continue to grow and gain momentum is awesome. 11 is teen, 18 plus. 10.
Is big tits.
9 is one that we talk about quite a bit that is on here. And it's such a broad spectrum trend, broad spectrum word.
As well as the one that's at number 1.
Exactly. And excuse me, they both go kind of hand in hand in a way. So number 10 is fetish. Is that right? Number 10, right? Or is that number 9? That's number 9. Can you do a quick count?
9.
That's number 9. Okay, number 9 is fetish. And again, that's always been on here, but it's such a broad spectrum word. Term is the right word. Words, terms, yeah. It's a
Genre?
term. Yeah. Niche. So number 8.
Cum shot.
Boy, slightly different than cream pie, but still, all right. Number 7. Big dick. Now we start getting into things that kind of jockey for space, kind of jockey for position. They're always around there. And the next term or trend really is such a big niche within the industry. We've talked to so many female performers that is where they perform. We've talked to a lot that they're like, yeah, that's where we are. But, you know, in reality, I'm 30 and I'm not there yet. So it's there. It's on box covers, DVD covers, everywhere you go. And that's MILF. Number 6. Yes. Number 5. Interracial.
No, I feel like these top 5 always sort of float around in between those 5.
Yeah, they are. Like, and MILF, like within the 6, that kind of bounces back and forth as well. They always kind of float around. So number 4 is
lesbian. Followed by three-way at number 3.
Yeah. Number 3, three-way. Okay. Sign me up. Let's go. Number 2 is anal. And number 1, now remember, this is Q4. Sales by category.
Right.
Number 1 is taboo. And again, as you had said, like we've talked about that. That and fetish, they're such broad spectrums.
Right.
And there really isn't, they really don't say how that is determined, like what falls into that, if it's studio specific, if it's just a broad spectrum. So to really nail down is tough.
Right. There's so many things within this list that are there that people would consider.
Yeah. But
in that,
I'd love to know. I'd love to know
what that criteria is.
But really, what is driving that? Like to break it down deeper. You know, within taboo, what is that?
Yeah.
Like what categories? What are the subcategories? What's the subreddit?
The subreddit. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the blurb say up at the
So let's see. Straight. Taboo, anal, and lesbian hold on to their Q3 places in the top 10. Which we had said, those are always up there. Three-way jumped from 5 to 3. Okay. Interracial actually moved up 3 spaces to number 4. Big Dick and Cum Shot both moved up 6. MILF dropped 3. Interesting.
That's right. I think I do remember MILF being within that top 5 last time.
Yeah. So it did take a slide. The biggest movers were Alt, up 62 places.
But that's still down towards the...
It's still at the bottom, and that still falls into that fetish, taboo, it's another one of those broad spectrum terms. Dancers and models up 38 points, and instructional up 30. So instructional, what I see a lot on the OnlyFans world of JOI, jerk off instruction.
Okay.
That kind of those more personalized single, and then again, maybe this is something else. Maybe that instructional something else falls under it. I don't know. But there definitely is a big push that I've seen on OnlyFans, on social medias for things such as the JOI type scenes. And from a content creator realm, that doesn't require extra talent. That's yourself doing it.
Right.
And connecting directly with your fans. So it falls into kind of that world as well of you can do it within your own cam room, your own home, by yourself with a toy that might cost $20.
Right.
So, all right. Downward, transvestite down 42, fresh faces down 41. That's interesting. And then the other one is interesting as well, only because I've seen a growth in that as well. Wrestling is down 29 spots. And I just know, again, from social media, not like I sit and look at porn all day and I'm a perv, but production studios such as Evolved Fights, they're really out there a lot more. Maybe it's just the algorithm. I don't know. There are big name performers that are within that, that are doing those. Great friend of the show. We know Jasmine Cruz has done quite a few scenes with them. I saw one today that came up on social media that was Penny Barber.
Right.
So, like, that is there. And then, well, my Facebook feed is all lingerie fight club or whatever. So, I mean, but that's interesting. So what's the last little blurb say?
Softcore may be a trend to watch in the coming year. The category has been gaining momentum in Q3 and Q4. It is now ranked higher than it has been since Q2 2020.
Huh.
So where is softcore even on this list?
No, I did not see it. And that is it. Softcore, in my mind, like softcore goes back to Skinamax, HBO. There's you see boobies, you see bush. There's no erect wiener. There's no penetration. I mean, now at the same time, I did read an article today, and I forget where it was at, that a theater in LA that had previously been back in the 70s and 80s, had been an adult theater, is now converting back to an adult theater. And beginning at the end of this month, they're going to start showing, it said they're going to be premiering hardcore films and showing softcore films.
Interesting.
So again, that is, delving into the world of porn without getting into porn. So again, very that's very interesting. And you just clicked on this link. I mean, there's a lot of softcore on this list that pops up. So again, something to look out for. It's maybe, getting your boobie fix without feeling really dirty. I don't know.
I don't know.
All right.
All right.
So then do we go to
Top selling stars?
selling-
Well, that would make the most sense.
Yeah.
Before we do year end.
Yeah, and then we'll wrap up with the year-end stuff. So, selling stars of Q4. And they give the top 25.
I see quite a few familiar names.
Exactly. And quite a few past guests of the show. Quite a few people that we've had the pleasure of meeting. Some we just had the pleasure of meeting while we were in Vegas. So, do we start at the bottom?
Yeah, let's
Makes
start at the
sense.
bottom.
So 25 is Riley Reid. Well, name has been out there for a while. Kimmy Kim at 24.
23 is a name that I don't recognize. But
And she has been on here before. Dana Vespoli. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. But yeah, she's been on here before. Down towards this bottom, but she's definitely growing, and still younger. Number 22,
Cherie DeVille.
So, and we've met her numerous times. We did get to meet her again, and had a fun conversation in Vegas.
21, Chanel Preston.
20. And this is, I can't recall what she won last year at AVN. I believe she won something again this year. But really, like middle of last year, I'm like, wow, who is that? Or the middle of 24, because she won something last year, and then I believe again this year. She was at AVN, but she wasn't at a booth. We didn't get a chance to meet her. Eve Sweet. British. She lives in England, I believe. Number 19.
So accents and redheads, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, she does have that slight British accent. Number 19. She was on the show way back in the day.
Yeah,
From Exotica.
When we first started too.
Yes, very early on. And we've watched her career really grow. She has expanded, and her name has become synonymous with putting things in your butt. But she's a sweetheart. Her husband's awesome. He's a fun guy. Says hi every time he walks past. And that's Rebel Rider. So it's nice to see her. I think this is the first time I've seen her name on this list.
But she has been, I think there has been a lot of new stuff from her.
Yeah, she really did release a lot last year, and she won
last year, I mean.
an AVN. Number 18, Siren Demur. Right. 17.
Kylie Rocket.
Lulu Chu at 16. 15, Dee Williams. Number 14, a multi-time guest. I had the chance to meet and talk with her at AVN, and it was great.
And she won XBiz. Did she win awards at both?
So I have to go back through and try to remember. But what we discussed on the episode prior to AVN, she won. That movie was I forget what it was, the film of the year or something.
Best featurette.
Best featurette for XBiz. at the XMA Awards, at the XBiz Awards. So, and she talked about that. She talked about wanting that, and it happened. That is Reagan Fox. Number 13, and this is a name, and I know we've seen it, and I just can't put a face with a name here.
I believe older.
And that's what I was thinking too.
And I think we first looked her up because we saw her on one of the trends by state.
Okay.
Quarter trends by state.
And I'm pretty good with names and faces, but this one is escaping me. And it is Magdalene St. Michael's at 13.
Something makes me want to say long brunettish hair.
Well, we're going to have to look when we're done recording this one, that's for sure. Number 12 is a past guest from way back at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
One of the guys at the cigar shop is madly in love with her. Mm-hmm. Like, he was sending me messages when we were in Vegas, and he's like, oh my gosh, you're going to see her. Oh my gosh, can you just give me a piece of hair? I'm like, dude, you're out of your mind. I do not believe she was there.
I don't remember.
Yeah. And that's
what kind of hair from where?
He was just like, dude, I just like a piece of hair. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, you're a little
request.
Yeah, I'm like, you're a little crazy. And
12 is Natasha Nice.
Yeah. 11.
Isn't it funny that I went hair from where?
Yeah.
11.
I know the name. She was
yes.
And I know she was at AVN. That is Hazel Moore. India Summer starts the top 10. Mm-hmm. And she's on here regularly.
Yes.
Number 9. Chanel Cameron.
Was it I believe yes, she was at AVN and she won something.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I forget exactly what it is. There's so many awards at AVN.
8. I feel like 8 we've looked up before.
Yes, we have.
And I can't remember.
When it was on a Trends, we weren't sure if it was a studio or not. Mm-hmm. Or I wasn't. And that is Mariska X.
Yes. 7. We met for the first time in
Jersey.
Yes.
Yes, she was on the show. We had a short dip your toes in the tub segment with her in New Jersey.
First time dipper.
Exactly. A ginger.
Also won a AVN?
No.
No?
No. Unless Camp Compersion got something.
Yes.
I don't recall.
Yes.
It did. Okay.
Yes.
That's what it was. So, and that is Octavia Red. Mm-hmm. Number 6 is Anna Claire Clouds. Number 5, we met at AVN as well. Kind of followed her for the last, I think, 2 years or so. And that's Leanna Lovings. Number 4. Oh, we've known her again from
the very beginning,
before the show even started. We've gotten to know her over the years. Always have a great time talking with her and seeing her around. That is
redheaded cigar loving
Lauren
Jersey girl.
Phillips.
Lauren Phillips.
Number 3, a multi-award winner. We've met her in the past. She was on the show from One Exotica. Yep. We've seen her. I'm trying to think if we saw her feature dance at one point or not.
I don't think so. I think we missed that one.
Yeah, we were somewhere probably. That is Jennifer White. Number 2 is Kenna James. And the number 1 selling performer of the fourth quarter is Blake Blossom. And we missed her feature dancing. She was here in Pittsburgh when we were in Exotica DC. So she does do the feature dancing circuit. And hopefully we will catch up with her at some point in the future to watch her show.
And she's done quite a bit, I believe, in 24.
In this past year in 2025,
I mean,
there are a lot of scenes. Really, her career and her name took off in the last year. So I'm sure it's going to continue to go that way.
I don't think we said her name.
Yeah, Blake Blossom.
Oh, that's right, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Sorry.
So, I think with that, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to get into the year-end category trends. And we're going to see how they map out to the Q4 trends and what may be new or different this year.
This episode is brought to you by Cassidy.com. Have you ever wished there was an all-encompassing way to find sexy, like-minded people in your area? Well, Cassidy has hit that on the head. The Cassidy platform brings the best of sexy social media, profile searches, rendezvous, party calendars, and travel all into one. Find and make new friends, share your naughtiest of pictures with select friends in your Backstage Pass, and plan your next naughty encounter all at once. Follow the Cassidy link in our tub to try it out free for 30 days. When you join, you'll be added to our community to get some early sneak peeks. You'll also be first to know where you may find us out and about.
All right, well, here we are for the final part of this week's episode. And the year-end category trends.
Yes.
It's going to be interesting to see how everything laid out. As we talked at the beginning of the episode and went over the Q4, there were some changes. There were some different things that were kind of surprising on the list. There are things not so surprising. And there were a couple that bounced around. So we'll do what we did last time, kind of go through the bottom, and then get to the top 15 and see where that leads us. That's 15 right there. Can't forget that one.
So, what I giggled at as you were scrolling.
Yes.
So, in, what was it? Q4 2025, the bottom two were 70s and 90s.
And I see exactly where you're going. I saw that too.
And you said, oh, 80s isn't there. But being towards the bottom, it is on these year-end trends.
It is the only year time frame on these trends is the 80s.
The only decade.
Yes. There's a big word.
Yes.
So, very interesting.
I see
we had
one-
70s and 90s pop up
Yeah.
in the Q4, but 80s is on here, and it's not all the way on the bottom either.
No, and I see one that I don't remember seeing on the
And
Q4.
as we said, Q4, something really dropped. Here it is right here
Fresh
on this
Faces,
list, Fresh
yeah.
Faces.
But I don't remember seeing reality based on
I
that one.
saw that too, which is interesting. Costumes is still down there. There really isn't anything else.
Foot's way down there at the bottom.
Yeah. What the hell?
I don't mind
Come
that
on,
one.
people. I don't see
classic.
anything that really is like, I'm going, whoa, wait a minute. Like, I didn't recall seeing Amateur on the last one.
I think it may have been
I
farther
know
down.
Cougar was on there.
Cougar, I think, was right around where it is here.
Yeah, hasn't really changed. It's kind of steady. So, but yeah, there's really nothing else on at the
And those,
bottom.
like, where's those three? Pantyhose, Schoolgirls, Big Butt, they were all right together,
kind of
too.
in that range as well.
Glamour. I don't remember seeing Glamour on that last one.
I don't recall either. Or Grannies.
Yeah, Granny's was
there,
on
too.
it. Yeah.
All right. Well, then let's take a
Feature.
look.
What's feature?
It could be a feature movie. It doesn't.
That's true.
So,
All right. So where's?
4. Let's just do the top 20.
Okay.
So 20 is feature. All right. And if that is the case, like we've had that conversation. We've talked a bit before. We've talked to other performers. You know, the world of feature movies isn't really a thing anymore.
It's
fizzled away. You do have some. And again, there's directors out there and producers that are doing them, but they're not like they were back in the 90s and the 2000s. In the era of DVDs, VHS, that's what the internet has changed.
Right.
So, you know, even though they weren't air quotes big budget, they were still big budget for
The time frame?
adult and for the time. That isn't there anymore. And I think we may have mentioned it at Exotica, New Jersey. Tommy Gunn made the comment. Someone asked a question, what he misses about the olden days. And that's the one thing that he did mention was that in filming Pirates, they essentially lived and worked together for 3 weeks filming that movie. He's like, we ate together. We did, like, we were a family.
Right.
And there isn't as much of that in the industry anymore because those big budget, and back in the day, I mean, I believe still to this day, Pirates is the largest budget adult movie ever made.
But like even the ones that we see now that like on like Adult Time and stuff like that, where they're released as like separate scenes.
Yeah,
They're
I don't know if they film them all together, like back to back to back to back, or not. I don't know how they do that. You know, where as opposed to back then, where they were setting up whole scenes somewhere, essentially a mini Hollywood.
Right.
And yeah, not sure that that really doesn't seem like the case anymore.
So
number
that was
19.
19 is
19.
Small Tits.
18, older and younger. So, and that's been on there before. We've talked about that.
Right.
17, wife. And, well, we can see where that has grown as we've had some past guests that have filmed with wifey. That is the whole preface of that. It's husband and wife. They essentially sit down and the husband and wife have a conversation.
Yeah.
Discuss sex life themselves, and then the wife has a scene. So I could see where that is up there in the top 20. 16 is orgies. 15.
Cream pies.
So that dropped one place. From the quarter.
These two, this one and the next one switched places.
Look at that. Because you're absolutely right. Because 14 now is DP, double penetration. All right. So still right there in the realm.
And then I feel like these next ones
Were pretty damn close to the same. These next 4 were all right in this range as well in the fourth quarter.
5.
Yeah. Pretty darn close. Like, and again, as we said, it seems
Actually,
like
I feel like the whole rest of this list.
I mean,
was
the top
pretty
three
much-
flipped around, but the rest, I think everything else on here was somewhere in the top 10. So now what number was that? 13 is Cum Shot.
Right.
12 is 18 plus teen. 11,
Big dick.
10.
Fetish.
Okay. Transsexual, number 9. POV, number 8.
Yes. 7. Big tits.
I forgot what number I was on. See? 6 is interracial. So top 5. Number 5 is lesbian.
Right.
Number
Number 4 is three-way.
Which in Q4, that was
Was in-
number 2. No, it was number 3. Three-way was number 3. Here's one that jumped back that we'd said dropped.
Lesbian at number 5.
Yeah, lesbian at number 5. Three-way at number 4. MILF at number 3. So Q4,
MILF
it was at like
5, I
5
believe.
or 6. Yes. And
these
then the top two that just bounce back and forth. And literally, like, as you look at this graph, they're freaking, like, they're splitting pubic hairs to freaking for who's
But
higher.
I'm pretty sure they were in the same places
Yep.
on quarter 4. Anal at number 2. And taboo at number 1.
So, taboo was number 1, anal was number 2, three-way, lesbian, interracial, MILF.
MILF jumped.
MILF was at 6. So again, end of the year,
Jumped
it jumped
3.
3 places. So let's see what the breakdown is. Taboo and anal remain rock solid in first and second place. So MILF moved up 2 places from last year, from 24. Swapping spots with lesbian. Interracial, lesbian, big tits, and POV held strong to their places from 2024. Fetish jumped 2 places to re-enter the list after dropping off last year. All right. 2025 largest upward swings. And there's some interesting ones here. Smothering, 37. Nurses, up 28. I'm fine with that. Little scrubs. Little nurse outfit, scrubs. Scrubs are hot. And what we talked about at the end of the Q4, softcore was up 25 spots. So, again, I want to keep an eye on that because what is driving that is really, I guess, the question, because that is a whole different world
Right.
coming back.
Extreme penetration may be the category to watch in 2026. It gained 8 places this year and has been steadily climbing since 2021. You can
Well-
read our feature article about double, triple, and extreme penetration.
And as we said when we were in the last thing, Rebel was 19 on that list.
Yeah, I think.
And that
somewhere
is
there.
her niche. That is what she does. That's what she's good at. That's what people buy her content for. So she is right on track and doing what they're saying here is growing. So we're a month and a half through 2026. Guess it's time to just sit back, relax, and watch what comes up in more ways than one if you're keeping track of this list. Interesting. Again, a lot of things, the top 5 for the most part stay the same.
Yeah.
just bounce here and there, a few spots here, a few spots there.
I'd be interested to see what states we're searching in the end of the year.
Yeah. I mean, it is I'm sure that'll be different. And maybe we'll get into that on the next episode. Mm-hmm. We'll kick off the next episode and we'll see if they have that, the search by state kind of top listing.
Mm-hmm.
But with that, well, I think it's time to go do some research on a few of the names we found and call it a night.
Night, folks.
Don't forget to follow us on our social medias. Berg Couple for Fun on Twitter and Instagram. The Bergs on Facebook and Reddit. OnlyFans
Yeah.
is... What's the OnlyFans? There's two of them.
There are.
Did you... yeah, I remember that one. There's two of them. So, there is ours.
Mm-hmm.
Is Berg Couple for Fun. But then...
Mm-hmm.
Then...
Yes.
Mrs.
Mm-hmm.
has her own.
That's right.
Oh. And that is...
Mrs. Berg.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, you can catch us there as well. You can hit us up on email, thebergs@inourtub.com.
Right.
Our website is inourtub.com.
Mm-hmm. Catch us on Free Swap or...
Full.
Yeah, full free swap, full swap radio.
I mean,
See, you asked me if I remember my
free
lines.
for all swap. I mean, hey.
On
more
Full
the
Swap
merrier.
Radio.
Yes. Monday at 9 and Fridays at 1. And hey, keep an eye out on those social medias as well. That's where our travel plans and the upcoming where we gonna be is gonna be. So, with that, remember to pay for your porn. Support all the wonderful, beautiful content creators and performers that we have on this show, that we know within the industry. Take care of yourself, mental health. Do what makes you keep ticking and being yourself. Remember to wrap it before you tap it. Lick it before you stick it. And until next time.
We'll keep the lights on and the tub warm for you.